YouTube Zam, it's your boy Zell back with another mega video. This video, Keyshawn Davis versus Berinchyk title fight, February 14th, allegedly. Man, Tank can't duck him, and Shakur gonna have to see him eventually. Let's get it. First of all, Keyshawn and Berinchyk are scheduling a fight for February. Going to be a championship match. It's going to be a huge fight. Berinchyk is the least known champion at 135, but he got to be good. I got to watch some film on him to check him out, see what his style is. But he Ukrainian, so he probably got that Russian style to him, a little bit of that, that Eastern European swag to him, a little bit of Lomachenko, a little bit of Bevo footwork, long range, long distance. That might be his game. So Keyshawn Davis gonna have to break that range and break him down. A lot of That's the thing with a lot of Russian fighters. They don't love to fight on the inside. They don't love it. It's only very few Russian fighters I can think of that love to fight on the inside. Um, Triple G comes to mind, but he more of a mid-range fighter himself. Because when I think of Bevo, I think of long range. When I think of the Klitschko's, I believe they Russian. I think of long range. I think of a lot of long range, bro. Maybe Bevo more of a close range fighter himself. He won't inflict a lot of damage and punishment. But like I'm saying, if Keyshawn closed that distance and box him at mid range, which Keyshawn excels at, I believe Keyshawn can beat this guy. If Keyshawn tries to box him from the outside, depending on who got the reach advantage, who got the speed advantage, the athleticism advantage, we're gonna see how that turns out. But I believe that Keyshawn can get close enough to this dude to make him miss and make him pay. Just like that amateur. Hit and don't get hit, make him miss, make him pay. Real talk. And I said Tank can't duck this dude. Tank been ducking Shakur for a little while. Him and Shakur was been supposed to fight. I don't want them to fight when they both 35 because it's not gonna be funny. It's gonna be Terrence Crawford versus Errol, and somebody gonna have the excuse. Oh, he washed up, he injured. Y'all gotta fight right now. Make it happen. At least fight next year. Tank said he retiring next year. I don't know if I believe that, but he better have 4 fights. Loma, Tio, Shakur, and Devin all next year, back to back to back to back. Because Tank, he's so talented, but he's not as competitive as we want him to be. He don't challenge himself. Even though there's a lot less skill, Devin Haney is a little bit less skilled than Tank, less talented, less gifted than Tank. But Devin Haney got all the confidence in the world to challenge anybody and to fight anybody. Um, Devin Haney literally thinks he'll beat Tank. Devin Haney thinks he'll beat Tio. He thought he beat Ryan. He beat Loma. He wants to fight everybody. He thinks he beat Shakur. He thinks he beats everybody. Um, and that's how you're supposed to think as a boxer. You're supposed to think you beat everybody, but you got to put the work in. And Tank puts the work in, but I don't think he got the belief in himself, which is why he's not making the big fights happen. And for that, we got to call him out on it. We got to call him out on it. You know, just like how I called out Ryan for cheating. I called out Boost. I said Boost was ducking. Bro, Tank ducking, bro. And there's no other word I can use for it. Tank is ducking smoke. Um, Obviously he sent Loma a contract. Loma turned that down. That was a duck move. But he could have fought Loma 4, 5 years ago. So he ducked Loma already. So Loma just returned him the favor with a duck. A duck for a duck. Real talk. Tank going along with this narrative that Shakur hasn't accomplished nothing in the sport. Shakur is more accomplished than Tank. Um, Shakur was one belt from undisputed. Shakur beat the guy who beat the guy that Tank is about to fight. So when Tank asks, what has Shakur done? He beat the guy that beat your opponent. The opponent that you about to fight. So if you want to talk real boxing, don't say Shakur ain't done nothing in the sport because that's not true. Shakur's done more than amateurs, and I just studied hard as fuck. I don't even know what the fuck I said. But like I was about to say, Shakur and the amateurs won a silver medal. Shakur unified in the pros. Tank didn't do nothing in the amateurs, or at least nothing Olympic shit. I don't know if he went to the Olympics. And in a professional sport, he didn't unify 3 belts ever in his career. So we know Shakur a problem. Shakur been a pure boxer, hit and don't get hit. Make him miss, make him pay. The only thing he been lacking in that ring is making him pay. He can make him miss all day, but if you don't make him pay, then it look like you're not really engaging. And that's Shakur's biggest weakness in that ring. He make him miss, but he's not making him pay. You got to make him pay. If they overstep that line, like Terrence Crawford did to Errol Spence, you got to make him pay every single time. Like Floyd Mayweather did to Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya and Pacquiao and all these dudes. Every time they missed, they had to pay. How Tank did to Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz. If they missed, they had to pay. So Shakur got to get better at making people pay when he make a miss. But Keyshawn and Shakur gonna have to fight eventually as well. Because this video is about Keyshawn. I got off topic with Tank. I went on a rant. But they're gonna have to fight. Because if Tank, Keyshawn, and Shakur all want the same thing, and they're the most talented fighters in the division, then they all gonna have to fight each other. If all of them want undisputed, they're gonna have to go through each other. That's why I don't understand Keyshawn and Shakur. If they really not gonna fight each other, one of them gonna have to go to 140. And it's probably gonna be Keyshawn because he look bigger than Shakur, longer, more muscular. Shakur look more on the lanky side, quick, fast, agile. Keyshawn look more on the strong side, fast, like Keyshawn be like he like a true athlete. Shakur like a quicker athlete, a slim, trim, he a reaper. But if they don't fight each other for undisputed, one of them will have to move up because they can't hold them belts hostage forever. One of them will have to go to 40 so the other one can make his dream come true. Because if they want to be undisputed, somebody gonna have to go. Either that, they're gonna have to go through each other. And that's where we want to see these two dudes fight. Because we know when friends fight, it's a little bit harder. Just a little bit. But that's pretty much all I have for y'all today, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time, man.